Here guys, we're going to work this medial line of tissue in this sideline position. So in this position, we're going to work the adductors and the hamstrings. Our focus is really hamstring. So adductors is a very broad muscle, right? So if we're working right in the midline, we're definitely working the adductors. But we want to come around the back and separate the adductors or create individuality of movement between the adductors and the hamstrings. So I'm going to show you a couple of variations. I'm going to take a seat, I'm going to use a pisiform grip here. So I'll start on the adductor, but I push this way. So I'm just here and I push. Move up an inch or two. Start on the adductor, push away. Move up. Notice in this position, although I'm sitting, my butt comes off the table slightly and I'm using this leg to generate my force for now. We come all the way up to the ischium. I can stand up. Kiki bends her leg. She straightens her leg. She bends. Yeah. So I'm just guiding her leg down. I don't have to, and I'll show you that in a moment. For camera purposes, I would normally be here. So here we're on the border of hamstring adductor. We work all the way up. And of course when I get this high up, I'll switch hands, less invasive. So it can be double hands. And once you get into this area, you come across here. A great way to work this if you're working with big, athletic, strong populations. I'll come in here. Bend your leg, Kiki. So I'll sink in with an elbow and straighten your leg. Come back. When she comes back, I release my pressure. So when she comes back, I release my pressure. So here we're working the medial line. And we're really trying to separate hamstrings from adductor. When people have hamstring pulls, commonly it's an adductor pull actually. Adductor magnus is very much, acts like a hamstring. That's why we get sore when we do squats in the groin. Good. So when she comes back, I release my pressure. So I don't maintain pressure here. So straighten your leg. I release my pressure, but I don't necessarily let go of the skin. I apply pressure. So what you see some people do, they do this. Bend, release, straighten, release. That can get very, doesn't feel great for the client. So when I release, come, release, this is a small release. Small release. Small release. So just a great way to really fascially release all of this tissue. You can even have Kiki turn her leg in and turn your leg out. So she's creating this rotation. This is a great way to create separation in the hamstrings. So sideline is great because it allows us to work very slow. It allows us to work very deep because we've got all this leverage to use. So yeah, here our emphasis is midline, slightly to the back. We're trying to separate big adductor muscles from the hamstrings. So most of our work is done in this area here.